some schools will keep away from the spirituality piece of who we are, and I think that's the most important piece of having that understanding of making sure that these kids of who they are, and having that connectiveness to the four-legged, the two-legged, and being able to bring that into your lesson plans. You know, whether it's we're looking into science and we stumble across maybe the buffalo, and talking about the buffalo, having stories about the buffalo and how important it was to our people, and then going and talking about bits and pieces of what pieces were used for. You know, the horn was made as a cup. The horn was also made as a spoon. Some of the bones were made as maybe a rake or tools, or as a scraper. The hide was made, you know, as clothes, or even getting into the spirituality piece of it, of using the hide for to pray on, or using the skull in front of your altar. And I think that was the most important, you know, piece to let these children know. Because sometimes, you know, like I said, you know, a lot of the children don't know. But if you put them out there and put that curiosity into their head, you know, they'll search it out, and they'll come back to you and they'll say, "Hey, Mr. Fox, this is what you were talking about, you know, of having that relationship with the land, having that relationship with the rock. It's just not a rock. It's a grandfather, you know, and having that respect for a bird, and not being able to throw rocks at maybe, you know, even a frog, of having you know, it may not be the culture of who we are, but you know, finding a story about the frog and talking and connecting it back to that lesson. You know, just little different things, you know, and I think that's the most important piece.